thing for those of you who are pulling your hair out because you are just so frustrated with your finances. Like, you're that person and you're in that place. And if you're not that person and you're not in that place, let me tell you, I go into groups. Like, I believe in paid coaching, and I pay to go into groups. I'm super, super excited about the group that I'm in right now. Oh my gosh, I love this new group that I'm in. But anyway, I pay to go into groups, and I like to listen to what people are sharing because it helps me to remember where people are at and the struggles that they're at. And so maybe you might be watching me and you might be thinking, I have a group on my personal finances. But if you're a team leader, right? If you are actually in people's lives, you know people who are struggling with this. So you can tag them. It might not be for you, but the other thing too is it's information that you can use to just help your kids get a good foundation and your grandkids. So, we talk about that's the type of stuff in our training also. I'm so excited because I'm going to go into I'm doing some programs like locally and in churches where we're doing like 5 to 10 week sessions where it doesn't matter what age group you're in. There's certain steps that you would take depending on what season of life you're in and what age group you're in. So regardless of what video you're watching or what information you're getting, if you have ears to hear, the information benefits you because it might not necessarily be something that you need, but it might be something that somebody else needs. Okay. So day 2, you guys, of getting a grip on your personal finances. So let's keep people replying me back. Okay, day 2. So day 1 is you got your 3-ring binder, okay, and you've got tabs in here, and you might have started filling out your tabs already. Okay, we talked about some of the pages. If you watch video 1, and I'll actually share video 1 in here, we shared some of the pages in our Lifestyle Results Workbook Planner, right? The financial formula page, journaling great ideas. I'll just go through some of these pages super quick. Okay, the account ledger. We are looking at our account ledger every single day. Every single day we look at our account ledger. So you're doing this, we want to start, if you're trying to get a grip on your personal finances, you want to start operating your home, your finances as if it's a business. This is what I learned early on. Like I said, I was very, very fortunate. When I was about 21, I both came to accept Jesus as my personal Lord and Savior, right? I surrendered my life to Jesus. At the same time, I was plugged into a really, really good personal and business and leadership development program, right? And so I was plugged, so that I was just very, very fortunate, and I needed that because you guys, I had a lot of strongholds to be broken. And I mean, I was like somebody who was like at the bottom of the pit. You would not have wanted to have me on your team or be working with me. You would not have wanted that girl on your team. Trust me when I tell you that. Okay, so I was very, very fortunate to, but one of the things I had heard someone say on stage was this: treat your personal finances just like you would be operating a business, right? Run a schedule. So even at the time I was an at-home mom who was getting plugged into a direct sales network marketing business, I learned how to start to work off of a schedule as if I was operating it like a business. That's what they said to me. Operate it, look at it, mind your own business, you guys. So many people are struggling because they're not minding their own business, right? Let's stop being so concerned about everybody else's business. Get out of avoidance mode and start minding our own business. And every month, decrease unhealthy debt, increase your income, increase your net worth, increase your ability to give more and earn more, right? Every month. Okay. So we're looking at our ledger every single day. What that does not mean is this: it doesn't mean that you open up your bank account online and take a look at the balance. That is not what it means. What it means is that you open up your planner workbook or your ledger or whatever you're working off, and you document every single day what you swiped your card on. Did you swipe your card for gas? Did you swipe your card to go out to eat? Did you swipe your card at the grocery store? Did you swipe your card for coffee, right? Or a breakfast sandwich? So whatever you swiped your card off at the end of the day, sometime within a 24-hour period. So you might do it in the morning before you start your day. You might do it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You might do it before you end your day. For me, I don't do it in the morning and I don't do it at night. I don't want to end my day that way. And I actually don't want to start my day that way, because even though I train and I coach on this kind of stuff, I still personally am the type of person who would sit down and just hyperventilate. If you had me sit down and like do paperwork all the time, I would be hyperventilating. So I know how you feel. And so one of the things I want to tell you right now is we're going to get out of avoidance mode. We're going to start taking these action steps, right? You can take these action steps with us, right? If you're in the Proverbs 31 Lifestyle Coaching community, the videos are going to be in there. You can re-watch the videos every single month. But we're going to get out of avoidance mode. We're going to stop pulling our hair out, and we're going to start really being serious about getting on track in our personal finances. So now when we're going to sit down and take a look at our ledger, we're not going to hyperventilate, right? We're going to face it face to face because we want to see it. We want to know what changes we're going to make, and we want to have financial peace of mind. Okay. So we're looking at we're writing down every single day now, day 2 of day 20, writing down what did you swipe your card off, and you are reconciling your ledger every single day if you have to do this because your finances are a mess. You know how often you have to do this. Okay. So now you should have already worked through your workbook. You should have already previewed your day. It's super, super important. So part of getting on track in your personal finances and getting a grip, you guys, is making sure that you're getting your time schedule, right? If your life is in order, your time is in order, your finances can get in order much easier, right? We want to take these steps. These are discipline steps that we want to start taking now. We're not going to look at discipline as a hard thing. We're going to renew our mind, and we're going to look at discipline as, man, this is going to give us freedom, right? This is going to give us time freedom, and we're not going to be so concerned about finances. What happens when people are in my Proverbs 31 Lifestyle Coaching community, when they're really embracing it, within like 30 days, they start to have peace of mind because they realize, wow, they're learning what they need to learn to start advancing financially, and no longer are they going to be on that roller coaster ride, right? The roller coaster ride is fun at the amusement park. The roller coaster ride in our finances, that not so fun, right? Fun on a roller coaster ride, not so fun when it's in our personal finances. So we want to stop going on that ride, okay? But now for today's talk with the day 2 of 20 of getting a grip on your personal finances, you have your 3-ring binder now. So here's the step we're going to do now. We get mail every day, you guys. We get mail every day. Did you guys pull your mail out? Okay. You've got your 3-ring binder. So every day now, what is it that causes our life to be a mess? Usually I think it's paperwork and clothing, right? We've got clothes everywhere, and we've got dishes and paperwork everywhere, right? If we could get a grip on all those things, then doing our personal finances would be easier. But now we're going to check our mail. When we check our mail, we're actually going to take time and go to the spot where we have our 3-ring binder and our ledger, and that place where we are going to tackle things and no longer pull our hair out and hyperventilate when we look at our finances, because we don't want to ignore it anymore. We want to stand our ground and get ahead, right? So we're going to take a look at our mail. We're going to open up our mail. If it's your electric bill, you're going to open it up. So this is what you're going to start doing daily now when you check your mail, right? Some of you, you're not just trying to get a grip, but maybe you do it 3, 4, 5 times a week. But I'm telling you, if you're struggling and you're tired of being frustrated with your personal finances, you're going to start doing this as a habit until it becomes a lifestyle, until you have like complete peace of mind in your personal finances, right? Get out of the struggle. It's time to get out of the struggle. You do not need to live in this struggle and this nightmare any longer, okay? And so you're going to get your mail. You're going to open up, if it's the electric bill, if it's junk mail, you're going to open it up. You're going to throw it in the trash right away. If it's your electric bill, you're going to open it up. You're going to go to your 3-ring binder section. You're going to punch your holes in it. You're going to go to your section that says maybe electric. On mine, electric is F. You're going to open it up to F, right? You're going to look at your planner, your month planner, where you wrote down, right? If you're trying to get a grip on your personal finances, you're using your month planner to write down the list of the bills that you have to pay, and you're writing down the date that you have to pay them on, right? And now you're going to look at when your electric bill is due. If you haven't written it down on your month planner yet, write the date. Maybe it says your electric bill is due on the 10th. So if your electric bill's due on the 10th, you're going to write it down on the 10th. You're going to write down the amount. You're going to take it, you're going to punch a hole in it, you're going to put it in your 3-ring binder. When you pay your electric bill, you're going to actually write what card you paid it on, what date you paid it on. You're going to write a note on this section here where it says electric. You're going to write a check on it. You're going to make notes that you paid it. There's plenty of places in the workbook to help you stay organized. It's fillable. There's plenty of places in the workbook where you can fill it out, write it down, and it's going to keep you organized. And what we're going to do now is we're going to be looking at it every day, right? 20, 30 days out of the month, every day, so that we can stop being frustrated and get a grip on our personal finances. Okay. So day 2, the habit that you're starting to create now, you've got your 3-ring binder. We're looking at our ledger every day. The habit that we're going to create now is when we get the mail, we're going to actually take the mail and put it in its place. We're not going to put things down any longer. We're going to put it away. Don't put it down, put it away, right? So when the mail comes in from now on, we're not going to have papers and junk everywhere. And then we're going to use that as a reason why we're going to be frustrated. I can't find this bill. Okay. So the other thing about that also, this is what I want to tell you guys. In my seasons of life where I was like struggling financially, you guys might have fell into this season. It's where everybody wanted to go paperless. Everybody wanted to go paperless, or else we're going to charge you for the bill. This is what would happen because I conditioned myself to physically see the bill. When I didn't physically see the bill any longer, it wasn't in my mind. So I need to physically see the bill. So I look at my planner, I look at my ledger, I'm looking at my bills, snapshot, when are the bills due? And we've already done that training in the group where it says when this money comes in, we're telling it exactly where to go. Steve's paycheck on I don't know, I'm picking a date, the 20th, right? This is the amount that he gets. When this paycheck comes in, this is where it's going, what bill it's going to, Mad Money, how much gas it's going to it. I'm already assigning when the dollars come in, where it's going to go. We always assign everything in our planner, time slot, and we always assign, even if it's I'm going for a walk with my daughter, right? Even if it's I've got 30 minutes to breathe and rest, I on purpose did not plan anything in this time slot, right? So this is free time, right? You plan free time. You plan purposeful spending, right? So if you're in my financial coaching, you know all of that. But day 2 of getting a grip on your personal finances is now when we check the mail. So all of this is a buildup, you guys. Now when we check the mail, we're going to put it in the binder right away. We're going to be proactive. Now, here's what happens when people are falling behind, right? And maybe you do not have to go hunt down every single piece of mail or paperwork in your house, right? If you're taking so much time every week in your planner, you've blocked out 30 minutes once a week to organize your files, right? You should be doing that. So you block out 30 minutes because that's how we get into preventive. When we block out 30 minutes to make sure we're staying organized, we never get disorganized. Okay. For paparazzi consultants, you should be blocking out 30 minutes every week to organize your jewelry. Okay. If you blocked out 30 minutes on Tuesday from 1 o'clock to 1:30 and your jewelry is 100% organized, guess what? You have free time. This is what I have found. I would block out when I was learning how to time block. I would block out certain things, but I found that I started getting more and more organized, and I found that I started having more and more free time. And which means you can do what you want to do with your free time. And sometimes that's make more money. Sometimes that's just go to the movies. But because you're getting organized, you're starting to find, wow, it's not taking me as long any longer because I've got systems in place for preventive. So these are practical steps, everyday steps, you guys, that you can do to get a grip on your personal finances, get a grip on your schedule, get a grip on your life, right? So that you can also stop going on that. Like I said, the roller coaster ride is fun. The emotional roller coaster ride, not so fun. Roller coaster ride at the amusement park, fun. Emotional roller coaster ride, don't want to live that, right? Okay, so you're going to put everything inside your 3-ring binders. Oh, so what I was saying is, if you feel like it's a mess everywhere, when you're blocking out your 30 minutes to get your paperwork organized, that's when you might want to find it and then start putting it in the binder where it needs to go. But you don't, just like when people are trying to work out, what they want to do is they want to work out really, really hard in the beginning because they're trying to make up for lost time. We are creating lifestyle habits, disciplines, right? Your results are found in your lifestyle disciplines. We are creating habits that are going to turn into disciplines. That's going to be what we're going to be doing for a lifestyle. So we don't have to try to catch up. We don't have to try to play catch up. We can just start planning it out. And before you know it, 30 days will go by and you will breathe better and you will have more peace of mind. And you will be like, wow, I can't believe just taking these action steps. This is all that I had to do. Now, what I want you to do now is also give yourself grace for knowledge that you didn't know and maybe systems that you didn't know you had to put in place, right? Okay. So like I said, the things that I'm going to share with you guys, you can pick and choose. I recommend if you really, really need to get a grip, that you at least implement it. Remember, I shared with you guys a story. I shared with you guys a story in the planner. Let me see how much longer I've gone live because I just really need to make this 20 minutes. And if you guys hopped on here because you got a text message, let me know. Hey, Richard, how are you? So I shared a story about how in the planner, how long have I been live? Oops. So like I said, almost, I'm out of time. Okay, but like in the planner where there's that section that says today, this month, this year. Remember, the reason that I got this workbook planner, and if you want a workbook planner, let me know. Okay, so we can get one to you in the mail, right? We have this on our shopping link now. I think we have 3 planners left, but every week we get more planners. We print out more planners. But in that page that says this week, this month, let me see if I have it here. I didn't upload that one, but it says this week, this month, this year, right? And how I said that in 80% of the planners I bought in the last 2 years had that, but I didn't do it because I felt like it was dumb. I felt like I was organized. I don't need to do it. But this planner manifested and came into existence, and along with a couple of other things I'm going to start to create now, because I put it in this month and said on February 1st of 2021, I'm going to get this planner printed, right? And by day 15, every day, as I would write it down, if that's a spot that's fillable, I would write it down. What happened when I wrote it down was it was right in front of my face, right in my mind. And so by day 15, I was like, man, first of all, the first 5 days, I was like, this is stupid. Why am I writing this down? I don't want to write this down. But it kept staying in my mind that 80% of the planners that I purchased that had to do with high achieving, this had it in there. So even if I thought I had it all together, let me do this exercise. And what happened was this planner manifested from it, right? So doing these steps actually works. And sometimes people are like, whoa, it just feels like a lot of work. Once you start doing it, it becomes a habit. It doesn't feel like work any longer, right? Because it becomes part of your life now and it's something that you have developed. It doesn't feel like work any longer, but you got to get past that stage where it feels like work. Just like our saving challenge, you guys. If anybody is saving, don't forget, hashtag Terry Collins 52-week saving challenge. Somebody is going to win $1,300. I can't wait to issue that to someone. We're going to play the card game. So everyone who gets to 26 weeks is going to get issued a card. The rules are in our group, right? The way, what you want to follow is in our group, but that's to promote a lifestyle of saving. So if you're in the Proverbs 31 lifestyle community, you've heard like Debbie and Delilah say, in the beginning, it felt like work, but once I started doing it, it was just became part of something I did. And so being a lifestyle saver, being somebody who exercises, someone who looks at their ledger regularly, especially if you're developing profit centers, okay? Operate your finances like it's a business. Mind your own business and you will start advancing financially. Okay, you guys? All right, I'm going to go. So this is day 2 of 20 days of getting a grip on your personal finances. Okay, so see you guys next time. I don't know what everybody's doing this weekend, but have a great weekend. Blessings and God's favor to you. And as always, from my heart to yours, may God bless your efforts to be physically and financially healthy and strong, you guys. Get out of the struggle. Get out of the struggle. Pass on good lifestyle habits to your children and your grandchildren. You get to be the one. You get to be the one, right? You get to be the one. You get to be the one who hears this knowledge. May God give you eyes to see, ears to hear, and a heart to receive, right? Mwah.